Greetings and welcome in and welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings, feminine energy and masculine energy. Ashe, Spirit brought me here in this present moment because Spirit is saying, when it comes to mental health and it comes to healing childhood wounds and toxic energy and trauma and, just low vibrational energy, Ashe, Spirit is saying, you seeking help outside of yourself is really not going to do the job when you have not yet admitted to yourself that there's an issue. Ashe, this is for whoever this message is for. Ashe, I don't know if it's for a light being. I don't know if it's for a lower vibrational energy. I don't know who it's for, but it is for someone. Ashe, and Spirit is saying if we all battle, um, we all have situations and of mental health, Ashe. So this could be for anyone, Ashe, no matter where you are on the spectrum, Ashe. But Spirit is saying, wherever you are on the spectrum, it's not you seeking help outside of you is not going to do the job if you're not admitting to yourself the truth of the matter, Ashe. You can go and you can sit in front of somebody and you can lie all day, or you can go and sit in front of somebody and stress the truth, whatever, however you want to present yourself, whatever performance you're going to, play, Ashe, oh yeah, um, act out, whatever performance you're going to act out, Ashe, to make yourself feel better in the midst of them, Ashe, or whoever you are confiding in, whether it's a therapist, whether it's an elder, whether it's a deacon at church, or someone in that aspect, Ashe, a mentor, whoever you are seeking outside of you. Spirit is saying it is not going to work if you are not being truthful with yourself. You have to um, communion with yourself. You have to go within yourself. You have to, confirmation, I almost lost my breath. You have to excuse me, you have to connect with your higher self and um, get in tune with your higher self to be able to heal what's hurt on the inside, what's hurt with up in here, what's hurt within the vessel of you, Ashe, what's hurting your heart, what's hurting, whatever is hurting, Ashe, whatever is keeping you in the energy of a low vibrational state to where you cannot function at a high capacity, feeling like you are secure within yourself, because with you functioning at that low capacity, it makes you insecure. With you still holding on to that trauma, that hurt, that pain, those childhood wounds, Ashe, those mother inflicted wounds, those father inflicted wounds, Ashe, or whoever raised you, how they inflicted wounds on you, Ashe. You still hold on to that shit drastically, tightly, trying to keep the closet closed to the skeletons that want to be released, Ashe, because that's what you're doing when you're confiding into people and you want people's opinions, but you're not giving them the truth of the matter, Ashe. You're stretching the truth, or you're holding back the truth, or you're going around the truth, or something is not, the truth is not being revealed, Ashe. And when you're not revealing the truth to others, and no, if you're not revealing the truth to yourself, there's no way in fuck land, because that's where you're living, in fuckland, you can reveal the truth to others if you're not revealing the truth to yourself, Ashe. And that's why Spirit is saying, in this present moment, when you seek help for mental health, if you're not being truthful with yourself, you're certainly not going to be truthful with whoever you are confiding in. And so, therefore, you're defeating the purpose of being healed. You're not being healed. You're just putting a band-aid on shit. So you're still, you're not stitching up the wound. You're just covering up the wound with the lies, and you lying to yourself, you lying to whoever you're confiding in, whether it be family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, strangers, lovers. If you're not being truthful with oneself, you can't be truthful with others. And then you cannot heal. You will never heal. You will just carry the the the, the um the deep scar of the wound, covering it up, and it's going to continue to bleed. It's not gonna heal. See, when you get them stitches, you're not covering nothing up. You're stitching the wound. You're stitching the wound so it cannot bleed again. But since you don't want to stitch the wound and heal and be truthful with yourself, you're gonna cover that shit up with a lie, and it's gonna continue to bleed. And this is what spirit is saying. So when it comes to mental health, and you're not being truthful with yourself, you're wasting your time. When you're wasting your time, you're wasting energy, you're wasting effort to whoever you are confiding in. Ashe, if you don't be truthful with yourself, it's not healing you. It's only hindering you. You're only enabling yourself. That's what you're doing. You're enabling yourself, because whoever you're confiding to, and whoever's listening to you, only can believe what you give them. And if you're not giving them the full aspect of what is truly bothering you, what is truly deeply embedded in you, the hurt, the pain, the trauma, Ashe, the fact that you can't love, the fact that you can't forgive, the fact that you don't want to heal, the fact that you don't want to come out of a lower vibrational state, the fact that you are embedded in that shit, and you love being there, but you will tell another that you don't, Ashe. You're not going to heal. Ashe, you're not going to heal. Or you feel like you want to get out, but you're not doing anything to help yourself get out, because you're lying to yourself about what you're really in. And you feel you put a band-aid on that, like, oh, this is working out for me. It's really not this bad. I'm really not at a low state. Because of the codependency. That codependency will keep you stuck, right? And keep your avatar wounded as well. Keep your avatar bleeding as well. Keep your head hurting. Keep your stomach hurting. Keep that heavy pressure on your back. Ashe, mental health is a real issue. And when you're not ready to heal it, and you're just steady putting these band-aids everywhere, but you steady bleeding from the band-aid, I don't know, Spirit is saying, you got to do better. Spirit is saying someone needs to do better. Spirit is saying somebody needs to step out of denial. Spirit is saying somebody needs to be truthful with themselves. Look in the mirror. Talk to yourself. Go deep within. Because if you're not talking to yourself and being honest with yourself, healing yourself within yourself, because nobody outside of you can heal what's going on inside of you but you. We have to come to that realization. We have to come to that understanding, overstanding, and understanding that no one that we seek outside of us can really heal what we're dealing with until we decide to go within ourselves and heal with what we're dealing with. It starts with us. No one outside of us can help. Whoever's outside of us is only putting a band-aid. And this is even for the healers. Like, if you're a healer, if you do that metaphorical work, all that energy work, and you already know that the person that you're trying to heal, if they're not willing to confirmation, if they're not willing to start with healing themselves, the shit ain't gonna work. You can clear all the energy, but if they're not helping themselves clear that energy, it's still gonna be stagnated. It's still gonna return to the blockage that is keeping them stuck and keeping them stagnated and keeping them in a lower state. Ashe, we know that as healers. Ashe, we can do everything that our heart desires to want to help somebody heal. But if that person don't want to help themselves heal, there's no healing to be done. Ashe, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to ride out how the fuck it's going to ride out. You can only do so much when you are a healer, and you can do a whole lot when you are the hurt healing oneself. Ashe, when you are go with deep within and be honest and true with yourself and want to heal and come up out of that lower stagnated vibration, Ashe, because you don't have to remain there stuck in that trauma, that toxicity. You don't have to you don't have to remain there. And the first step is being honest with yourself. The first step is wanting to heal yourself, Ashe, and it starts with you, Ashe. So I'm sending loving, healing energy out your way. Send it to somebody else. Let it recycle in the day. Ashe, let it, send it out so it can come back. Ashe, that's the way. Ashe, Ashe.